Hey everyone, it's Christy. I wanted to show you how you can create custom happy birthday and anniversary emails that are automated within your BoldTrail system. So let's get started. Okay, so BoldTrail has their own templates, so we'll look at those first, and then later in the video, I'm actually going to show you how you can jump into Canva and you can use Canva to create your own graphics, and then use the advanced email editor to create your own custom message. Okay, so first off, let's go into marketing. So we've logged in, and we're going to scroll down until we see birthdays and anniversaries here on the tile on the right. This is, you can read this little note. There's the left side is for birthdays, the right side is for anniversaries. So what we can do is turn on the leads that we want to send a birthday or anniversary text to. Okay, so we can go ahead and toggle those on. And I'm going to show you in a second also how to edit that information within the lead profile. But let's just start here. So toggle those on as needed. And then underneath, this is where our behavior occurs. So we can see here there's a happy birthday email and a happy birthday text. And on the right, we have the same, but for anniversaries. So if I click on change template here, it's going to load in just a second. So you can see here, this is the template that exists already. Now we can change that template later, and I'll show you how to do that in a second once we create our Canva graphic. But you can see this is quite nice. This is totally going to do the trick. If this is okay, you can leave it. You can select, do you want it to run on the exact birth date a day before? Or we can change that. How many days before? Or like how many days after, okay? So I would just stick to run on date and then add the template, you're done. And then the text message, change the template. So this is what's going to go out. Just wanted to say happy birthday. I hope it's a great one. Are you doing anything fun? So you can absolutely change the template. So go and write a new one. I'll show you how to do that in a second. We can't actually edit within this one here. So I'll show you in just a sec how to add your own. So if you're happy with those messages, just hit save once you've updated the toggles here. Do the same for the anniversary one. So toggle them on, change template. You can see this has got a nice graphic, nice little message. And then again, on date, before or after, and then change the text. Right? Okay. So from here, if you've got those on and everything is good, you don't need to do anything extra here. Now, what we need to do is find our contacts that we have anniversary and birth dates for. So I'm going to go into contacts here, and I'm going to go search for myself in here. There I am. So, ideally, when you do your mass import, there's a row in the spreadsheet you can use for uploading your contacts into BoldTrail, where you can actually list the anniversary and birth dates. If not, you will have to come in and go lead by lead and add that in. So the way you add your anniversary and birth dates is just click this edit button. It's going to open up all these fields, and you'll see here we have birth date just here. So I'm just going to put a random birth date in here. And so unfortunately, you do need the year. I just default it to the 1900, okay? It's not going to list the age anywhere, so I think you'll be safe. And then we need to find the anniversary date. So it'll be just down here under primary address, last closed. And you can just pop that in as well. And then just make sure this is toggled on. Let's see, birthday. Did I toggle it on? No, I didn't. Okay. Right. So just make sure you add the date and toggle it on. It won't allow you to toggle it on until there's a date in the field. So they're the two places that you turn it on. I'm just going to hit save, and that is it. Birthday and anniversary dates, the reminders are already set in our behavioral alerts on the place we started, and our dates are it's turned on. Okay, so there's nothing else you need to do. So you can stop watching here if that's all you wanted. Now, if you'd like to jump into Canva with me here, I'll show you how to create something fun and a bit more personal. Okay, let's just click on create. Click create first, and then email banner at the top and email header. I like to use this one because it's the perfect length and it's only 200 pixels wide. So this is the one that I like to use, email header. All right, so this is where it gets a little fun and you get to put your creative hat on. Now in Canva, I'm just going to click on design and I'm going to just type in birthday. Let's just see what pops up. All right, so there's all sorts of fun birthday images here. So you could pick one that suits you, or you can absolutely start from scratch. So if you wanted to pick something like that, something you could do yourself is click on photos in the left menu here, and maybe I'll just type in birthday. Now I'm looking at photos instead of designs, right? So now if I like this, let's just set the image as the background. Yeah, that's kind of cute. So lots of different ways you can do this. We could even use the streamers instead. And then happy birthday, that's kind of neat. All right, let's just put that in there. All right. So if you wanted to put your logo on here, go nuts. Something else really neat that I like is let's just go to elements. I'm going to put in here candle. So elements in the left, candle up here, and then I'm going to click on filters and I want to find some cute animated candles. All right, so once you've clicked on animated, you can click away. And then we've got graphics here. I'm just going to click see all. And now we have images that are actually moving. So we could, this cake is kind of nice. Let's just move it down here. I want to actually flip it so it faces that way. Okay. All right, so I mean, I could spend hours in here having a good time designing. All right, let's just make that a little smaller. All right, I think that's so I think that's good. I'm just going to save that. But again, you can, look up cake, candles, fireworks, that kind of thing, and find something that suits your style. And then we're just going to save it. So just be aware if you are using animated GIFs here, the things that are moving, when you hit share and download, we want to just change this to a GIF. Okay. And then we're just going to I'm going to do page 2 here. All right. So we've got GIF 600 by 200, page 2. I'm going to hit download. All right. And then I want to curate a cute message. Let's just go to ChatGPT. We're going to really, hi there. I want to send a cute and whimsical message to my leads from BoldTrail. Their birthday. They know I'm a bit quirky, so send me a few options for my birthday template. And so, I mean, so many people are getting bombarded with, really AI generated, unlock the secrets to real estate. So we really want to avoid that. Send something that stands out, makes them smile, feels genuine and real. We can still use AI, but let's push it a little bit. Let's not just cut and paste and not think about tone and the message. So have a little read of what comes up. One of my favorite humans might not be my favorite human. Today's your day to ignore emails. Eat dessert first and soak up all the love coming your way. I'm just going to pick this one here. I love the idea of ignoring emails for a day. All right. So what we want to do now that we have our graphic, we have our email message. Now we need to come back to BoldTrail. We're going to go into marketing on the left side. We're going to go into your smart campaigns. And then we're going to click on templates at the top here. Okay. Click on templates. And right now we're on email. So I'm going to move my head out of the way. And we're going to add a template, an email template. Okay, so I'm going to put here custom birthday message, custom birthday email. I'm going to write a subject line for this, but I always use emojis so it stands out in the ocean of emails that this person's going to be receiving. So how to access that is click on edit, and then emojis and symbols. And then I'm just going to put, I like this guy here, or you can type in cake, be a bit of cake, something like that. Have the most wonderful birthday, exclamation point. All right, so the subject line is in here. We've got our template name. Now I'm going to click on advanced editor. Unless you just want to type the message in here and you don't want the graphics, you can put it in here, but we want to add our image. So I'm going to click on the advanced editor and then click yes. So this is going to open up our drag and drop editor so we can add a whole bunch of different things. So on the right, these are where our tools exist. So I'm going to, first of all, drag image in to the top. I'm going to hit browse. And then I'm going to upload. Now I need to find that image that I just created. Let's open that up. All right, perfect. There it is. I'm going to insert that. Okay, so that's the header of our email. And then we want to put some text in here. So just drag it in. And then I'm going to paste what I had written. Now you can see it's all kind of jammed up. It's not very spaced out. It's not going to be easy to read. So what I'm going to do is just click at the start. Let's just format this. I'm going to hit this enter bar, make some extra space between each line. I'm going to highlight it all and make sure it's 14 font. Makes it nice and big and easy to read. I'm going to make sure this font is black. All right, perfect. And so this, if the little formatting tool gets in the way, you can just click on the white space here so you can see what you're working with. And then I'm just going to put here, so you can either write your name or use the merge tag. So if you ever feel like you might share this template with someone, we're just going to put in here agent first name. And then whoever ends up using this template, it's just going to pull the first name from your agent profile. It doesn't matter who is using BoldTrail and the template that you might have shared with them. Now, one last thing here, I like to just select all the text on the right, line height, 1.5. That just makes sure the lines are nice and spaced out and it looks easier to read, okay? So this is looking pretty good. And then with all of our emails, if you've set up your email signature in your agent profile, we'll make sure that it's attached so that it looks nice and it's signed off professionally. So I think this is plenty. This is great. All right, so let's just assess everything. We have got the template name. We've got the subject line with our cute emojis to get a bit more attention. We've used the advanced editor here. We've got our GIF and our message. So I'm just going to add the template. Okay, fantastic. And so let's just, here, I'm actually going to go birthday. Let's just find it here in the list of my templates. Let's see if it pops up. Birthday email. One little trick that I didn't show you, I'm just going to show you real quick. I'm just going to click edit here. So if you do need to come in and edit it, that's how you do it. You just search for the the template name. I'm just going to click edit. The template name, I'm actually going to put a little asterisk or some kind of special character. And this ensures that it's going to be easy to find for you later, okay? Because there's so many templates in there. So just put that asterisk. All right, let's update the template. And then if I were to put an asterisk in here, search for it, it's going to be, there we go. And you can see I've helped create some other custom emails here, but there's my custom birthday email right there. Great. So we've got our template. You can do the same for the anniversary. So I would just come back into your design, just create a new page and follow the same process. And then you can create the template for your anniversaries as well. Now, what we want to do is go back to marketing. Now that we've got our template, go down to birthdays and anniversaries. And then we're going to go down to happy birthday email, change the template. We're going to remove this, put our little star in, custom birthday email. There it is. And now we have a fantastic customized email and we can add the template. Okay, and you can see there it is right now. Now, so that's how you do your email. So do that for both. And then if we come back to your smart campaigns, I'll show you how to put the text template in. If you wanted to change that, click on smart campaigns. We are going to go back to templates, add template, and it's a text template this time. And again, I'm just going to put an asterisk here, birthday custom text, and then cut and paste your message right in here. Blah, blah, happy birthday, add the template. All right, let's just go back to our birthdays and anniversaries. Come down to happy birthday text, change the template, put your asterisks in. Now, BoldTrail can be a little slower than me, so it may take a second for the template to load up. So let's just cancel that. So if you don't see it right away, one sure way to see any templates that you've added is to log out and log back in again. Okay, and then it should appear here. So let's just go here, but happy birthday text. So that's how you custom create your email messages. Make sure that it's turned on, lead profile, anniversaries, birthdays turned on for each individual lead, and making sure that your ChatGPT messages are a little whimsical and a little bit more unique than a cut and paste. All right, I hope this has been helpful. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.